Well, howdy. My name is Lew Bolton. I have written a book called Smoky Mountain Jack Tales of Winter and Old Christmas. Stick around, I want to read you one of those stories right now. This is Jack and the Journey. Once upon a time ago, let me hear you, in the Smoky Mountains, there lived a feller named Jack. Now in the story, he was married and had a son named after him. So everyone called him Big Jack and Little Jack. This one time, they were to foot a far journey up and over Old Smoky. That morning found the cock crowing. You too. Crock-a-doodle-doo! And it found father and son going from home after happy hugs goodbye. Walking stick in hand, they hit it up the trail. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. They each carried food wrapped up in a red bandana and carried a glad heart to be dad and lad on the road. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Well, after more of a long while than a short while, they came to the uphill start of Old Smoky, the highest part of the journey ahead. Little Jack was already tired and ready to rest. Big Jack stopped and says he, "Jack-a-boy, will you near carry me over the mountain?" The boy knew his daddy was always joking, poking fun, so Little Jack laughed, said, "You know I'm too little and can't carry you," says, "but would you carry me?" Big Jack didn't laugh, didn't smile. He looked up at the high mountain and said, "Son, I'm a-thinking this is not the right day to be making that long journey over the mountain. We'll try once again tomorrow." So he turned around, and Little Jack followed him. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Well, all the while walking, Little Jack was thinking he had somehow disappointed his daddy. They'd gone all that way for nothing. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. So back the two Jacks returned to where the briar was green and the fire was warm. The next morning, after the cock had crowed, "Crock-a-doodle-doo!" and hugs were had, father and son hit it up the trail again. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Well, after more of a long mile than a short while, they came to the toe of Old Smoky. Big Jack stopped again and says he, "Jack-a-boy, will you near carry me over the mountain?" Little Jack was feeling frustrated, said, "Daddy, you know I'm too little and can't carry you. Let's just walk together." "No, son," the father said, looking up at the sky at the weather. "No, I'm a-thinking this is not the bright day to be taking that trip over the mountain. We'll try one last time tomorrow." So he turned around, and Little Jack followed him. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. All the while walking, Little Jack was feeling badly. He had twice failed to carry his daddy over Old Smoky. And if he failed again, why, he would be left behind. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. So back, Big and Little Jack returned to where the briar was green and the fire was warm. That night, the little feller tossed and turned. He was trying to figure out how to carry his daddy over the mountain. On his back, in a sack, on a burro, in a wheelbarrow, how? Or could he carry him a different way? Little Jack finally fell asleep. But by the time he woke up in the morning, an idea had sprouted like a bean seed. He had a notion in his noggin what to do that day. Crock-a-doodle-doo! Hugs. Then they hit it up the high road on their hard journey. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Well, after more of a long climb, than a short time, they stepped on the foot of old Smoky Hightop. Ouch! Big Jack stopped and looked up at the journey that lay ahead. He took a deep breath and says he, "Jacka boy, will you carry me over the mountain?" Little Jack came up from behind, and without pausing a step, without missing a beat, he says he, "You know, Daddy, going up this here mountain reminds me of Jack a-climbing that bean tree, excepting it was straight up." Little Jack passed his paw and looked back at him, asked him, "Did I ever tell you that story?" Big Jack was all ears, with a smile stretching a mile wide in between. "Truth is, son, I know that one like the back of my hand, just like it happened to me. But I ain't never in my whole life heard you tell it, sis, and there ain't nothing I'd rather hear." Little Jack turned towards the long, high journey and walked, stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Says, "Once upon a time ago, in the Smoky Mountains, there lived a feller named Little Jack. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe." And from the beginning of the story to the end, from the bottom of the mountain to the top, even though Little Jack was small, he carried Big Jack far, carried him wise, carried him tall. Stick, heel, and toe step, heel and toe. Because, without fail, any journey's long trail to travel is shorter with a tail. Jack and the Journey. Hope you enjoyed that story from Smoky Mountain Jack Tales of Winter and Old Christmas. There's plenty more where that came from.